Oh, hey, angels. I didn't see you there, creeping up on me like that. Hey, angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You caught me eating. No surprise there. Today, I'm going to be doing a YouTube video about me because I feel like you guys need to get to know me a little bit more. So, I've done the old traditional get to know me tag, started doing a few story time videos, but I'm going to do a story time video about more. Now, this is not the bullying one if you guys were thinking I'm going to give you the details on the bullying one. I'm probably going to briefly touch upon that in a different one. But this one's going to be about my cheeky little chest over here. Some of you may have seen a blog post I did on this a while ago. A lot of people responded to a post I put up on Instagram about it. I think it was because it was quite alarming. I hadn't talked about it, like, socially, and people were like, wow, I can't believe that you actually have that. So, I call it my cheeky chest, because not cheeky as in, you know, you funny little thing. Cheeky as in how annoying. What a cheeky monkey. My chest. Okay. This is actually going to be a long story. Basically, I actually brought this onto my social media through my tattoo. I'd got a tattoo, I don't know, probably about a year ago now. And then I put on social media about the reasoning behind this. Now, this is, I don't know if some of you might not know, it's the heartbeat symbol that you find when you're having your heart beat measured. They're in hospital when you obviously see it on the screen, and I don't know actually the proper name is for it, but this is just a cheeky little mole. So this is obviously your heartbeat. And now my heart, at that moment that I got this tattoo, my heart was being tested because they wasn't sure that my heart was in full working order. They thought I might have a heart condition. And now I know I don't have a heart condition, but they don't know exactly what it is. So let's go way back. I started running when I was a young child. Due to my dad being an athlete, we just naturally went through running, and yeah, I started doing it. As I got older and I started growing, I suffered quite a lot of pain in my chest area. And as I would try to exert myself, so obviously like sprint, it would be really, really quite painful. Obviously, it's hard to run anyway, and obviously you lose your breath and you get pain, and it's a struggle. You know, nobody enjoys running. I mean, I do. Weirdly, I know. But everybody says, oh, well, it's uncomfortable for me. It's hard. It is hard, but this is not uncomfortable. This is not hard. This is pain. This is painful to the point where I would cry, scream, cling to my chest. I'd feel numbing pain down one of my arms, which obviously we know is not a good sign. I would struggle getting air in. I would suffer with the pain a couple of days after exerting myself, as if someone stood on my chest. Like, it was really, really weird, and I suffered for it for ages. Like, I remember it being quite severe when I was like 12, 13, and I went through so many tests, so like ECGs, asthma tests, lung tests, so many different things. And actually, I've got to go for another lung test soon. Spiro test or something like that, to test the capacity in the lungs, I think it is, because my chest is still under investigation, and it has been since like I was 13, 14 years old, because originally they said that I would grow out of it. So basically, when I run, I get pains completely across my chest. I struggle to get the air in. I sometimes get numbing down the arm. The numbness across my chest feels like someone is standing and stamping on my chest, and the following days after, I feel really bruised and really tight and really achy. Originally, they said they think that my heart, it may be too big for my chest. My chest is very small. It's they think it's the size of a teenager. So basically I've got more growing to do to grow into a woman's size. Obviously I'm 23 now, I'm not going to change, I'm not going to grow, so I don't really know the answer to that one. But basically they're saying there isn't a lot of room for the heart to enlarge, so obviously it's a muscle, when you run it enlarges, and the rib cage is in front of it, so as it enlarges it's trying to get out and it's pushing against the ribs. Obviously to me that's quite natural, it's like, wow, yes, that could possibly be it. It's trying to get out, there's not enough room, and it's causing me pain. But I'm not going to grow. I know that now. I'm 23. I haven't grown in height or shoe size probably since I was in year 7, year 8. Like, in year 6, I remember having size 4 feet and being, wow, I got the biggest feet here. Now, they're tiny. And I know I'm not going to get any bigger. Like, I just know my chest is not going to get any bigger. And it does sometimes worry me for, like, later on in life, maybe like childbirth and not birth as such, but growing a child and it being underneath my ribs, etc. But yeah, they're now, well, they're still not sure, but basically they're doing loads of different tests still. I've been for like MRIs, I've been through ECGs, so many, I can't even remember how many. I've done an exercise-induced ECG. I've just done so many different things, been to so many different hospitals and gone through so many procedures, and I still can't find what's wrong. So I've got a spiro lung test coming up, and we're going to look into my lung capacity rather than my heart. One doctor originally said before, like pre-puberty, or as I was probably approaching puberty, they said, oh, you're going to grow out of this. This is all to do with your skeleton. So I got diagnosed with a musculoskeletal condition. And that's what I still put it down to. If someone asks me about it, it's a musculoskeletal condition and they're still unaware of like what exactly it is and what the solution is. So that's how I state it. Which it's all to do with the ribs and the intercostal muscles not giving my heart enough room, and they don't want to. They don't expand properly, and that's just the way it is. I'm too small for my lovely big heart, basically. And I accept that to a point. I love running. I enjoy racing, and if you race yourself, you'll understand that you pace yourself. I pace myself for my heart. My legs can go faster. I know, mentally, I train hard. Physically, I can get there, I can do it. My legs are strong. I trained hard for it. My heart won't let me. My skeleton, my condition, whatever it is, will not let me. You do that sprint finish at the end of the race, this girl can't do it. And that's the one thing that gets me. These races, these times that I want to smash, don't get me wrong, I'm getting PBs, I'm working with my heart. You know, if it hurts when I'm going a little bit too fast, I slow down, I hold back a little bit. But sometimes I've got to the point in a race and I can see the finish line and I'm pushing, and it is hurting. It is like, please stop, Jay, please slow down. And I have always listened to it because there's something in the back of my mind that says don't push it too much. There's going to be a point where, I don't know if it's actually can happen, like a heart burst, but it feels like it's about to burst and I'm like, I can't push it anymore, something's going to happen. So I do hold back. But then that really annoys me because in my legs, in my mind, I could have knocked another 5 seconds off my PB. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could have pushed myself, but I couldn't because of the pain in my chest. So that's the only reason that it really, really winds me up, and to think that I can't compete at a high level, it's kind of like taken a turn because I'm now like, what other goals can I do? What's something else that I can focus on? Because clearly I'm never going to be able to do that like that and never like go down my dad's path and stuff like that. So I do focus on other things. I'm a personal trainer, and fitness is not all about running. Fitness is about, you know, being happy and healthy and focusing on other things that keep you physically fit. So I do that as well. As for the future, I've got a few tests to come to find out exactly what it is, because it's still under investigation, and I think it will be. I think it'll be a continuous thing. I'm not really sure if they've ever had this before, and I might be the first case, and you know, if that's the case, then just use me to help other people, because yeah, it's a bit pants, but it's not the end of the world. You know, there's a lot more worse things out there. People are suffering. I mean, my dad lost his running altogether and nearly died. Me, I haven't nearly died. I haven't lost my running. I was nowhere in it before. So I just think, you know, I'm happy and healthy. And I've just got to thank my legs that they can run and they can walk, and thank my arms that they can lift the weights, and, you know, I can walk down the street happy and healthy, like not everybody can. So I just thank my lucky stars for that, and just say, you know, my chest is a little bit cheeky, but my heart's still beating. Okay, that's the way I look at it. And, you know, I hope that some of you guys out there that are struggling with things can always try and put a positive spin on it, because that's what you want to do. Just stay positive, look for the positives, and yeah, that's what I want to spread on my channel. Positivity and obviously self-love, because I still love myself. There is nothing wrong with the fact that I have a bit of a cheeky chest. I love my cheeky chest. And it still beats, it still keeps me alive. And when it plays up, it reminds me I can still do so much more without having to run. So yeah, I hope this little story time helps you as well, and I will keep you updated on my process and procedures that I go through, because I think if someone else is going out there, if someone is going through a similar thing out there, then I can help them and we can do the little journey together. So yeah, I'll keep you posted with that. Please share, please like, please subscribe. As I say in every single video, I'm starting to bore myself, and yeah, any other like story times or questions that you have, please leave in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!